Hey guys, it is Empress Ruth. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and viewing my channel. I am just kind of chilling out. Today is, I think, the 21st of November, and trying to kind of wind down and really, well, not really relax. My body has forced me to relax. I went to work yesterday and I have so much energy, so I'm able to really move around and get a lot done for a large majority of the day. If I get up, I may, a lot of times I wake up like a very, very ancient being that I am. I wake up at the crack of dawn and I'm up. I may not be moving around, but I'll lay in the bed and I'll be, thinking of things or, trying to figure out moves or meditate on things and a lot of other different things. So I'm up a lot. So I may wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'll just stay up and then I'll go to sleep and then I'm up at 8 and out the door at 11 and come back home late night. And, I'm really not at home that much. So, but I have really depleted this avatar of mine, because one thing about being an energetic being, and because I am a very high energy type of individual, I also and being a high energy individual, and understanding that I am a spirit, I also have to remember that I am here in the physical, and this avatar needs rest. And it reminded me of that yesterday. I worked at the bakery yesterday, and I really just kind of stayed quiet. I always listen to my music. As soon as we had to do something, I work. As soon as we're done doing, I went and sat down and listened to my music and just had my eyes closed for the day. And at the end of the day, I had made a run and I came back and I sat down. Don't you know how you have your head bob like that because you fall asleep? I don't do that shit. I was doing that yesterday. I said, okay, my avatar is talking to me. I'm whipped. I have been doing energy healing work on myself, and been doing that every week. I make sure I've been putting my coconut water in me, and I get the real coconuts. And if people don't know how real coconuts work, you take them, and I have a hammer and I get a nail, and they have 3 little indentations at the top of the coconut. And you take a nail and you hammer 2 of the holes open, and you drain your coconut water out. Very simple. So I do my coconut water, and it really does revitalize me. I drink that coconut water. It feels like somebody gave me blood transfusion. And by the way, that's what coconuts are good for. Back in the war, just gonna give y'all a quick history lesson. I'm gonna get back to my topic. Back during the war, if a soldier needed a blood transfusion and they did not have any blood, they would use coconut water because it resembles blood plasma. So if a coconut can be used for a blood transfusion, what is it doing to your body? It is giving you life. So I try and at least get me a coconut at least once a week if I can, and I'll put moringa powder in there. If you can get real moringa nuts, that's even better. And you want to keep this in your system. Look up the properties for moringa. They're excellent. And I try and make sure that I eat breakfast, because I have to eat breakfast, because I know once I eat breakfast, I probably won't eat anything for the rest of the day. I may eat 2 meals a day, and that's it. And the first meal is my breakfast, and that's usually my biggest meal. And the second meal I may eat, if I'm out, 2 or 3 o'clock, and that's it. And water. So I know I have to maintain Uh, my avatar right now with my juggling act is depleted. I've been went online and I was like, okay, because I called my girl and told her I needed a flight, but she's just as busy as I am. And I was like, okay, we get ready to look up a flight because I got to get the fuck up out of here. I need to rest. I need to be on somebody's beach. So come January, I am getting out of here because I have worn my little self out. And so always recognize when you have done too much. When your body starts talking to you, listen to your body, because if you wear yourself out into the ground, you're going to find yourself up in the hospital. And I don't believe in Western medicine, so I'm not going into nobody's fucking hospital. That's number one. So I try my best to take care of myself, and they wouldn't be able to do shit for let me backtrack because I don't want to offend nobody, because I love doctors and they are excellent and they are good at what they do for their craft, and there's a need for Western medicine in the proper format. But I think Western medicine should be combined with organic, natural naturopathy. When there is such a severe case, when people are really, really ill. If you are in pretty good health, I will say go towards natural remedies if you want to maintain that good health. But you have to get proper rest. And I know I say I don't sleep because I'm just an energetic being. My body is my body and I'm different. So I do what I do for me. Don't look at me and say I'm going to do her. You have to know what is best for you. And the guidelines that are out there is a cookie cutter guideline, and we are all different and we require different things. I know what I require for me. You must know what you require for you. What's good for the next person may not be good for you. So let me make that very, very clear. And again, I honor the doctors. Please don't get me wrong. I'm just a natural person, and I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. And the first chance that I get to get some natural healing, I'm going to see Mrs. Sabi, because I need her to fix my eyes. I really don't have any ailments with myself except my vision. I have to wear these glasses to read, and that fucking irritates the hell out of me, because I can do everything else, but then when I gotta read something, I gotta put this shit on. I'm pet peeve. This be pissing me off right here. So yeah, that's I'm gonna go spend some time with Miss Sabi in Honduras, me and my children. And my children, we're going to pay a visit to Dr. Jewel too. So we got stuff to do. So listen to your avatar. And if you don't know what an avatar is, it's your body. It's the human body. My calf and my left leg feels like it's drawn up. I have to call my peeps and see when they're open, because I know it's the holidays. I need to go and get worked on. I need to go get some acupuncture done. I need a deep tissue body massage, and I need to be sitting on a beach in the sunshine, drinking on a coconut for about 7-8 days with complete relaxation is what I need, so I can rejuvenate myself. So that's my plan. I know I can't do it yet, but January, I'm out of here. Y'all can have Chicago for these 8 cold days, because you know how cold it is in January. I think be like the coldest month. Eventually Chicago will always be my home. But baby, I'm going somewhere warm during the winter, and I'll be here during the spring and summer months. But Soon as I get it together, I'm out of here. So listen to your body, be good to your body, and when it's talking, listen, don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Give it what it needs. I can't give it exactly what it needs, but I'm going to do my best to give it what it requires so I don't break down, so I can keep going and keep doing me and keep enjoying my life and keep taking care of my family and keep doing, what I do outside of my home. And you cannot do that if you don't take care of your body. This vehicle allows you to enjoy your life, and if you don't take care of it, you're not going to enjoy your life. And life is to be enjoyed. I say it all the time. Enjoy your life, but you got to take care of your body. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and yes, you are a spirit. Blessings, people. Love you guys. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your families. Eat as much turkey and dressing that you want. And then don't go on no, what they call it, New Year's resolution. Have a plan, a realistic plan if you want to change your diet. And do it small. How I changed my diet was very, very gradual. I was an extreme foodie. That's why I can cook my ass off, because I love eating food and I couldn't always afford to go out to restaurants. And so I was like, I got to figure out, how to tweak that so I can learn how to get it just right. So I'd go home and I would experiment and I kept the Food Network on and I would be experimenting. And I always knew how to cook. I've been cooking since I was, a small child, because my mother taught me how to cook. I would have to prepare our meals and have my mother's dinner ready for her when she got home. So I already knew how to cook. I just didn't know how to season my food real good. And I had someone who showed me how to season my food. And she showed me, and I was like, oh, that's it. And so once I got the seasoning down pat, oh, baby, it was done. So I love good food. I love a good meal. I don't like, I'm not big on finger foods or sandwiches or stuff like that. Put a plate in front of me and I need a meat, I need a vegetable and a starch. I need a meal. And with a good glass of Dr. Sheikah's red wine. I know I talk about red wine all the time because I don't smoke weed no more. You got to get me something. I got to drink my wine. So, and I'm happy. So, I understand food is, and we think about food and, it brings family around. Thanksgiving is coming up. Everybody's going to be with their family. They're going to be eating good. They're going to finish eating. They're going to have some sweet potato pie. They're going to have some peach cobbler. And then they're going to go watch the game. And people going to go Black Friday shopping. It's a family thing. So food is a part of our world. But it doesn't always have to be unhealthy. I eat just a lot of the same things that everybody else eats. I just don't eat a lot of it. I put mainly good food in me. Working at the bakery, Miss Stevenson always has something on the pot. She has some red beans in the pot with some, I don't even know what kind of meat it was, and some dumplings and a potato. Baby, I tore that stuff up. And I had a styrofoam cup, and I filled the styrofoam cup up, and I tore it up, and that was my dinner, and that was it. So I'm not eating like a big giant plate of food, because your body don't require all that. Take your fist. My fist is small because I'm a small person. It look like a Skeletor, so don't talk about me. Take your fist. This is the size of your stomach. So if you're eating and your stomach does stretch, but you're not supposed to stretch it the hell out. If you're eating more than this, you're overdoing it. And if you're overdoing it, you're taxing your body. Fasting is something that gives your body rest. if you think about it, you eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You are constantly taxing your body to continuously take food in, break it down, distribute it. And if you're overweight and you're eating all the time, you're overweight because your body has nowhere for that food to go. So it shows up in fat cells. It's going to go somewhere. And because it's only so much, your colon is impacted with all that food. And I am talking from experience. I ain't talking about nobody. My ass was overweight. I was 50 pounds heavier than I am right now. So been there, done that, struggled with my weight for years. Years. So I ain't talking down on nobody. I understand the struggle. And my eating was really one of a comfort food thing, because, food don't talk back to you. It's your friend and it tastes good. So it was a comfort thing. But I had to figure out what was comforting. And really it was just a lack of unhappiness in my life. And once I really sat down and I dealt with the unhappiness of my life and started working on me, I was able to heal that, and so I didn't need the food anymore. So everything's connected. Everything is connected. So if you want to really do better with your health and really treat yourself better, you can still have that good meal. And because I love food so much, I have me a big old plate. And what I did, I still ate the same food. I start putting that food on a saucer, and I would not double pile it, but and sometimes I would go back and I would fill the saucer up a second time until I got to the point where the one meal on the saucer was enough. And because you have to do it gradually, so that took a couple months of eating my food on a saucer to train my body that, okay, you don't need all this food, slow your roll. And after a while I got used to it, and after a while it's like, you hungry, you really didn't eat nothing. Like, yeah, I did. I started becoming full off the saucer of food because my stomach started shrinking back down to its natural size. So gradual, take baby steps. That's all you need to do. Take baby steps. Instead of eating that meal and going to lay down, get up. Don't have the kids wash the dishes. You get up and go wash the dishes as a form of exercise. And yes, I know you're tired and you done worked all day and you exerted yourself. And them kids, yeah, they do need to do chores and wash the dishes. But sometimes just to get yourself up to move in some kind of way, do a little bit of something to move your body to help digest that food that you just ate, so you don't have problems with moving that waste out of your system, so it does not impact up in your colon, and then you have a bloated gut. As my stomach was just, and because I've always had a small frame, when I gained weight, it went straight to my stomach. So I looked like I was pregnant all the time. And that was irritating. So, and once I just got tired of being tired, I was like, I'm going to change it. And I did. And it took me a long time, but I never gave up until I got it right. So don't give up on yourself. Yes, stop. And eventually I stuck to it. And I did a few other things in order to make sure that I stuck to it. So, but that's a different topic. But I don't want to be the bearer of, oh, here she go with that diet stuff on Thanksgiving. So enjoy your turkey, enjoy your dressing, enjoy the peach cobbler, enjoy the gumbo, enjoy the mac and cheese, enjoy the greens, because I'm going to eat all that. Trust me, I'm going to eat all that. And then, you know, if I get some time, which I am going to take some time, I'll take a walk, not a run, because again, I didn't wore my little self out, so I ain't even going to run. I do run, but it's too cold, and I don't have a treadmill, and I don't have a gym membership anymore. So I exert a lot of energy anyway. And my job, you know, one of my jobs is very physical, so I'll go do my overnight job when I stock the shelves, and that's my exercise, you know. I'll figure it out. I'm going to get my workout in some way. So if it's just washing the dishes or taking the trash out or walk around the block and come back in the house, like I walked around the block, that's an accomplishment. No matter how small you start, the thing is, just start. Just start. But after the holidays and even after Christmas. And yeah, you can do your New Year's resolution, but don't let it be a New Year's resolution. Let it be a life change. Life change, because guess what? Say, I love me and I got to do better. And I want to be here for my family. And my friends, well, oh, they always shooting and you could die anytime. Yeah, you could. But why would you want to have that mentality? You don't even need to have that mentality. Your mentality should be, well, that's on the news, but that ain't got to be my story. That ain't got to be my story. So I'm going to enjoy my life, and I'm going to eat what I want to eat, but yeah, maybe I won't have that extra piece of cake today. It could be something like simple like that. I'm not going to have 2 pieces of cake. I'm going to have 1 piece of cake. And then next time you have dinner, no cake. Gradual is the key, because you go in I know gradual work for me. Everybody is different, and some people do that cold turkey stuff. I could never do cold turkey. I was too damn greedy for that. Gradual, people, gradual. But that's all. Enjoy your holiday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all. Bye.